how's it going, everybody? Sinful Duck here, and 5.3 is live. It's finally here. And I'm sure a lot of you Shadow Priests are asking yourself the question, what do I do with my gems and my reforging for this patch? In the past, Shadow Priests have really just focused on PvP power, intel, and resilience. Well, now resilience you don't have to worry about. PvP power is kind of gotten nerfed down the drain. So let me take a few minutes and I want to go through what I've found to be my favorite build as far as gems and reforging goes. So stick around, let's get into it. Alright, so what I want to do is kind of break down each socket for you and show you what I'm using, and then obviously from what I'm using you can decide on your own what you want to use. Just to get started here, I'll let you know that I am stacking as much intellect and mastery as I can get. So that's mostly the gems that I'm going to be showing you, but there's a little surprise in there. So let me get into them here. First off, the meta gem for the headpiece. I've got the intellect and crit, which I believe is the primal something diamond. Burning primal diamond. There you go. So that's the meta gem that I use. All of my red slots are the 160. They're all 160 intellect. So there's really nothing else that you would want to put in a red slot other than 160 intellect. So just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just use 160 intellect. I've said that enough times. It should be burned in there by now. So again, 160 intellect in your red slots. In your yellow slots, now instead of having to put resilience because it doesn't really matter anymore, I use 80 intellect, 100 mastery, and that is the Artful Vermilion Onyx. So that's what I'm going with in all my yellow slots. It gives you a decent amount of intel, and you're getting mastery. Now you can switch it up and use one that gives you haste if you want. It's up to you. I know some people are going haste. I've even heard some people going with crit. With the glyph changes, I've heard of some people trying to go with crit to build that up and use the Mind Blast glyph. While I kind of recommend against doing that, it's your game. Play it how you want. Anyway, moving on. And this is gonna kind of be the surprise here. And what the surprise is the Purified Imperial Amethyst. I'll show you here. That is what I put in all of my blue slots right now. And I put it in my blue slots and I put it in my prismatic. So I've got 3 of them right now. It gives you 80 intel, 160 spirit. Now the reason for that, obviously as a Shadow Priest, spirit gives you hit chance. So it frees up a lot of extra points. And I tested it both ways. Reforging for haste, or I'm sorry, reforging for mastery. I can't even talk right in my own video. Reforging for mastery and reforging for hit. I did it both ways. And obviously the gems were opposite in both builds. And you get a lot more benefit if you gem for your hit cap. So and this is true of most caster classes. If you're a caster class, Shadow Priest, Warlock, Mage, whatever, gem for hit. It helps. Trust me, I've tried it both ways. It helps a lot. So that's my blue slot, is the Purified Imperial Amethyst. Now I also used, because I'm at hit cap, where's it at? I believe it's in my legs. I used a green gem, which is 80 PvP power, 160 mastery. Now obviously the PvP power, not really a big deal anymore because they nerfed the crap out of it, but it gives you more mastery. So that's the good thing with that, is I get to use that gem. And with these spirit gems, as you can see, my gloves here, my gloves are actually an honor piece. So when I upgrade that, the gloves have spirit on them. So when I upgrade to the conquest piece, I'm going to get more spirit. And once I upgrade enough pieces, I'll be able to start getting rid of the spirit gems and putting in the mastery gems again. So that's the trade-off that you get, and I love it. I love it. I can't tell you how happy I am that I was able to find this, and I had to share it with you guys because I think it's great. And what it gave me, PvP power obviously is really low, 36.1, but my mastery is almost 38%. That's 38% chance that you're gonna get a double tick on your dots. And I've been playing around just on the test dummies, and I've kept an eye on people that I've dotted up in BGs, and it's huge. You get so many. I think the average for me right now on a Shadow Word Pain is either 4 or 5 double ticks, and Shadow Word Pain ticks what, 8 times? It ticks 8 times and I'm getting at least 4 doubles. It's insane. So it helps with your spell power. I got, I think, an extra 1,500 to 2,000 spell power out of doing this, just changing the gems and the reforge. But anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys, was that little gem build. So give it a thumbs up if it helped, if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, guys, take it easy.